let's go on an adventure. Now I'll be honest, I wasn't going to come on this little adventure. I was literally stood in front of the mirror for about 20 minutes debating whether to or whether to not come on this adventure. Because to be honest, I got a lot of crap going on at the moment. However, I thought that I need to stop being a pansy and get out and make a video. So that's what we're doing. Can you believe I drove 2 hours to go to this place and it started raining? That's literally my luck. Right everyone, I've come up to Dartmoor on this video, and the reason for that is Cornwall, even though it's raining today, is still packed from the Easter holidays. So I thought I'd give myself a little bit of a break from all the tourism, especially because I went to London last weekend and we all know how hectic London can be. And I thought I'd come up to Dartmoor, clear my head, come away from the crowds and head to this location. It's very windy, it's very cold and it's raining, but I don't care. Now, Google did tell me that this lane you could drive down. However, when I arrived, it said that no unauthorised vehicles are allowed past this point, which is typical of Google really. So it's about a 15-minute walk to the location, so we'll march on. Right everyone, we've made it to the location. Now this place is called, bear with me, Forgotton Quarry. Now I read that Forgotton Quarry, along with, I think it was one of 3 quarries along Dartmoor, was famous for the Great Dartmoor granite. Now the granite from this place was actually used on Nelson's Column in London. And that's a bit ironic because I was literally in London like last weekend and I would have never known that. The place is quite big. You've got like a couple of buildings. You've got this one sort of here and then there's another one over there. But I don't know if you can see it. This one actually goes underground. It's probably blocked off. I haven't looked down there yet. But there's this building. There's a couple of more ruins down there. And then there's another one over there. But the actual main quarry is literally over there. But we'll have a look around the buildings first and then we'll get over to the actual quarry bit. That's a shame. I don't know whether you can see through it. No, it's literally pitch black. Let me try and get the torch on it. It is, you can actually see through there and you can feel some air coming out of there. That would have been cool to get in there. You probably could get in there back in the day, but obviously they've closed it off because it's probably collapsed internally. But you can see all the granite on the floor. I don't know whether you can see it there, but they're the other little buildings, and where I'm stood now would be effectively on top of that building that's blocked off, which is obviously there. So basically that says that you're entering the quarry at your own risk, which is a bit obvious really. was going to fly the drone, but I think it's a little bit too windy, and to be honest I don't want to risk it and having to like swim in there and try and catch my drone. So I think I'm going to give the drone a miss. If the weather dies down a little bit, then I might get it out. You never know. Now I don't actually know how big this quarry is. I mean, this bit alone is big, but I've still got to go all the way over there, and I don't know what's beyond that. Apparently there's 2 quarries here, but I don't know where the other one is. Wild camping spot or what? I think so. I mean, just listen to how peaceful this is. And then there's a rowdy yam yam walking through it, chatting away to a camera. Oh well. Now the reason I'm filming on my phone is probably why you can't hear me and the mic's terrible, is because the camera's set all the way down there over the lake. Now the reason for that is I wanted to get a photo for the thumbnail of me sitting on this side looking over the lake at me. So that's why I'm on my phone. But I'm gonna go and walk and get the camera. I'm knackered. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like filming on my phone, even though the mic's a little bit poor. Sketchy. The actual quality of the video is probably better than the GoPro, and I mean that shoots in 4K, and I think the phone does, to be fair. If you lot prefer this footage, like the quality on my phone, than the GoPro, I might actually get a grip and a mic for my phone and just film off my phone, because I quite like it. Right then, I'm doing a little side-by-side test on the GoPro, which is in my other hand, and the phone, which is in this hand. What do you think, quality-wise? Let me know. Now, do you really think that Liam was going to let you down with the drone footage? Of course he wasn't. And I think it came out pretty well. Now, before I get into why I wasn't doing a couple of videos the past couple of weeks, I'd like to give a big shout out to Sean. Love Sunday, Sean. He got married on the weekend. Sorry I couldn't be there, buddy, but congrats to you and Kate. And don't get too drunk in Edinburgh on your honeymoon, please. Now, really, the reason why I haven't uploaded the past couple of weeks is because I've got a lot going on at home. We're having to move from our flat in Newquay because the greedy landlords put the rent up ridiculously and we just can't afford it. And to be honest, Newquay's getting a bit overcrowded, would you say? And for me, I just don't want that anymore, and it's getting a bit rowdy, if I'm honest. Don't get me wrong, I love Newquay, and compared to where I come from, it's like poles apart. And we're having to move in with Liv's mum and dad down in Porthleven for the time being until we can save to get a place. And I think I needed a break, so me and Liv went to London, and to be honest, by Saturday we'd had enough of the rowdiness and the amount of people, and it just gets on top of you going on the tube all the time. It's just draining. We went to a few places. We went to the Natural History Museum, we went to the National Art Gallery, we did a couple of the monuments, obviously Nelson's Column, which funnily enough is where all this stuff came from, Piccadilly Circus, Buckingham Palace, blah 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, the break was quite nice, yeah, but glad to be back down in the southwest, definitely. I also got some worrying news about my granddad. He was rushed into hospital. I think he's still in hospital at the moment, but hopefully he's not as bad as they thought it was. But obviously that's been playing on my mind as well. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worrying about it, because it means the world to me. My granddad does, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he's okay. And yeah, it just seems like one thing after another keeps piling up on me, and getting a bit tired of it now, and that's why I just thought I needed to step back, a bit of a chill. But now I'm back doing the videos. I've come out here, I've forced myself to come out and do this video because I saw this place on Facebook and I thought it looked epic, so I thought I'd come here and just check it out. Granted, it took me nearly 2 hours to get here, and fuel prices are stupidly ridiculous at the moment. So, and as you know, I don't make any money from these videos, but if you did want to support the channel, I have got merch out on a spread shop account where it's just like a bit of merchandise. I will have hoodies coming out as well soon, mainly for myself and for my mates and stuff. But if you're interested, let me know and I can get you on, and that would support the channel. It goes a long way. But no, yeah, if you want a hoodie or a t-shirt or whatever, the link will be in the description down below, and then you can go and check it out. But to be honest, I think we've seen most of the quarry now. I will walk in that direction, and if I see anything, I will film it. I think we're probably just going to head back to the car and drive back down to Newquay. So if you did like this video, then you'll definitely like this video. See you on the next one, guys.